Alright, so trying to see what the best Blood Moon deck in Modern is. Been doing that on our YouTube channel, Death to Dawn Gaming. So this is a crack at Skred Red. A little bit different build than some of the other builds. We have Boros Reckoner in place of Eternal Scourge, 3/3 split on Chandra and Koth. Koth really doesn't defend itself well. Chandra can at least come down, kill a creature if it's 4 toughness or less. Pian Kieran, normal fare there. Glorybringer in place of Stormbreath Dragon. Inferno Titan in place of some of the other top end decks have. Sideboard, got some Shattering Sprees, a couple of Roasts and Dragon Fangs, Ratchet Bombs, Dragon's Claw for burn, Roast for bigger creatures like Delve Threats, sometimes things like Death Shadow, Goblin Rabble Master as additional threats against other control decks, and Snaring Bridge against bigger creature decks usually when with Planeswalkers, and then Chandra, just trying this out to see how it goes. So, without further ado, let's get into some games. So far we've played Green Red Ponza, Blue Red, Blue Moon, Blue Red Through the Breach, Red White Prison, which hasn't gone up on the YouTube channel yet. Most of the decks have had pretty decent success. So, alright, bring this over to here. No, I don't want... stupid thing, stop maximizing. There we go. Minimize chat some, try it like this. Alright, so this hand, pretty easy mulligan. Only with 2 mana. This one's a little bit better of a keep. Anger of the Gods against an unknown opponent. I think we bottom that. Good thing we did, because it looks like we're up against blue-white control. Or at least a variant of control. So let's run this relic out. Pass. This could be a little rough game 1. So. Go ahead and activate a relic here. Yeah, this looks like your prototypical blue-white Benny Hills list control. Pass. This is going to be a grind. Alright, so we see Skred. Go ahead and pass. Probably activates Grounding Sheets on instep. Okay, see if we can find a Stone Land on top. We do not. See another Reckoner. Opponent in their wonderful Spreading Seas nonsense. You're gonna really try. Oh, I was gonna say, are they really trying to double Spreading Seas us? And pass. This is one of the problems of Skred Red. It does not like to. Huh. Why would you shock here? Really? Okay. Play out a cough. Doubt this is resolving, but hey, never know. Main deck negate, huh? And pass. Opponent is pathing their own stuff. You're really gonna go on the colony beatdown plan? Doesn't look like it. On a positive note, we have more cards in hand. On a negative note, we have more cards in hand. Alright, so go and get rid of one of those. Play out a Reckoner. We're going to Cryptic command a Boros Reckoner. Okay. Very interesting. Don't know how I like that play, but whatever. Huh. Elspeth Sun's Champion. Glorybringer. Okay. Try for Glorybringer here. Probably doesn't resolve, but let's get pathed. Interesting. So you're saying there's a chance. Not much of one, but there's a chance. Alright, Tech Edge. Getting into the trials, sure. Make some more soldiers. So I could definitely use the Anger of the Gods right about now. Alright, so we have a Bolt. Planeswalker Battle. Spreading Seas plan did some work. Opponent's thinking here. Well, yes. Go ahead and finish off the Elspeth here. And pass. Alright, opponent's got a lot of cards. Alright. Gideon beatdown plan. Why would you hold a soldier back? Alright. Time to cycle this relic. Alright, Chandra. How does that help? One has 2 cards in hand. Guess we go ahead and try to resolve a Reckoner here. and draw a card. Sure. Good old Gideon of the Trials. So pass to our opponent. See what our opponent does here. Being choked on red mana certainly not helping. All because of Spreading Seas. Sure. I think these Elspeth tokens are going to go the way. Get us to 8. Pass, Dragon Mountain. So I think we try to run out Chandra here. Presuming this isn't going to resolve. Snapcaster Cryptic Command. Nope. And I think we'll go ahead and scoop it up. So our opponent is on the traditional nonsense plan here. So we want Rabble Masters. Probably want Big Chandra. They're probably bringing in things like Geist. Try to take advantage of some of what we got going on. Probably should have a couple of Angers. We'll get a couple of these Skreds out of here. Any other card makes sense. Dragon's Claw, Ratchet Bomb might make some sense. But I think we'll try it like this. I like to leave in some removal in case they have a creature package. As you saw, those Skreds were dead throughout most of the game there. Alright, this hand seems reasonable. Not the greatest because we have Anger, but we need something to clean up Elspeth tokens, and we also want something to deal with Geist should they resolve it. So, this is not one of the better matchups for Skred. Outside of Blood Moon, not really a lot of disruption we have. I mean, the relics are fine. Does disrupt some of their Snapcaster shenanigans, but they often don't have a whole lot going on there. Kian Kieran, not bad. And we're sitting on reactive cards until we draw our 4th land. Okay. Feels bad. Serum Visions. Okay. And bottom. King for lands, I'm presuming? Alright, well. Great if we could draw a land. Then we can start jamming threats. Okay, Mind Stone is sort of a card. Alright, fortunately they let that resolve, so. Alright, Tech Edge is an annoyance. It's a Geist? No, it's a Jace. Alright. Spreading Seas versus lands. Not surprisingly, they take the lands. Okay, so... Well, it discards a Path to Exile. Play out a Cough of the Hammer. Go ahead and take out this Jace. See what our opponent does here. Okay. Drop like something like Gideon here. So we might have a chance this game, depending on what they do here. Oh. Detention Sphere on Koth is kind of annoying. Boros Reckoner. Play out a PN Kieran. Presuming this... Okay, it actually resolves. I'm kind of surprised. Continue to reduce our opponent's graveyard options. Alright. So... This Slam Elspeth time? Okay, Spreading Seas? Sure. Another Jace. Yep. Looks like we're trying to fight the card advantage battle. Big Chandra. So we can deal, what, 4 damage to Jace? Alright, let's attack Jace, drop him to 1. I don't know that our opponent really wants to play the tap out, attack your mana plan. Okay. So we may never want to play another land beyond whatever. Alright, I'm presuming this is Gideon. Ah. So what is our best plan for dealing with this? Double Tech Edge is supremely annoying. So I can finish off Jace with Bolt. Give me access to 6 mana. Is there a way to finish off Elspeth this turn? I don't think so. So 1 mana open. Two red mana. Play Chandra. Take up Chandra. These cards attack. Elspeth. See what our opponent does here. Block. Block? Sure. See how our opponent proceeds. Detention Sphere, presumably on Chandra. Detention Sphere is a very annoying card. A bunch more tokens. So Mountain doesn't really do us a whole lot of good because of the double techage stuff. Guess we go ahead, finish off Jace. Get that annoyance off the field. No. Yes. Alright. Get rid of the Jace, not that it particularly matters. Go ahead and plus it on that. Attack Elspeth. Attack Elspeth. See how our opponent decides to react here. Pathing a mountain. Yes, I'll go get another mountain. So not the best use of a card, but at least get that out of the way. So we fought through two Jaces. Play another Mind Stone. It's going to get Crypticed. Nope. Okay. That's positive, at least. Opponent thinking on end step. It's a lot of lands. Can I actually potentially finish off Elspeth this turn? It's not extremely likely, but I guess we go for it. Let's attack Elspeth. Anger. See what our opponent does here. Large Revelation, just for funsies. Sure. Don't know there's much to be done here. Yep, more tokens. Okay, Serum Visions. Just a little too much to overcome. Wall, yep. And Ghost Quarter. Another wall. Yeah, so I think the reality is we need to draw like another Bolt. Blood Moon. So what are the odds this resolve? 1, 2, 3. Probably not very high. Considering our opponent just drew a million cards. Alright, resolved. I can finally play out my other lands. Got a Reckoner. So probably gonna hit like a Mana Leak or something. Yep. And not much to be done here. Sure. Koth will be dead. And is there anything we can draw here? Oh, we draw a mountain. Crack a Mind Stone. See a Chandra. Yeah, we're just too far behind. No sense in grinding this. Traditional control versus Blood Moon control. I guess traditional control won that round. Alright. Hopefully round 2 will be a little more competitive. Blue-white control. Always a rough matchup for non-traditional control decks. I'd like to thank everyone watching this on YouTube later on and tuning in this evening. Alright, so... Of course, Blizzard can't keep settings. 4 lands, Bolt. Yeah, I think we keep this. Not the best hand. Oh, Affinity. Okay. And yeah, Affinity, crap up my hand. Alright, so hold up Bolt. See what happens. Go ahead and kill this, since we won't be able to kill the Overseer right now. Maybe we'll draw another Bolt. Pian Kirin, the reasonable card. Alright. Oh, delightful. Double Master of Ethereum. Ravager. Wonderful. Okay, this is Affinity being Affinity. And we're dead. This is a wonderful showing. Well, at least it'll be fast. Alright, so for this matchup, get the relics out of here. Blood Moon isn't the greatest, but we'll see if we can keep it in. Snaring Bridge, Roasts, Flame Colors. Probably get... Okay, so we need to make some cuts. What cards are the least impactful in the matchup? So... Inferno Titan... Blood Moons? Try it like this. Inferno Titan might be fine, but I think Chandra is just better. We get to that point. Okay, if we see an Anger of the God, if we see another land, will be good. Specifically another mountain, not the other scrying sheets. Okay. Do we... We'll hold on to Bolt, although it's not the most mana efficient play. Pass. So we don't know if we're going to see that third land in time. Cranial plating is definitely annoying. Alright, Ornithopter is dying. Land? Anything but land. Okay. This is gonna get rough. Sure. Ravager. Gonna take out this Memnite. Still need land. Okay. Guess we didn't want lands anyway. Stuck on lands. Another Ravager. Sure. Go after the Ravager itself. See if they decide to sack to it, or just let it die. Alright, guess they're going to sack to it. Maybe they have another Opal in hand. Okay, that was just weird. Get 4 toughness, sure. Land. Finally. So I think we go ahead and Ravager. Stubborn Denial. Okay, well, this is fun. Another plating, sure. Land. Roast. Alright, well, that was a fast game against Affinity. Well, give it another go. Not the most roaring start for Skred Red here. Hopefully we can battle back to the 3-2. That'd be nice. So anyone on the YouTube channel there or here on Twitch have any thoughts about Blood Moon decks in Modern, what the best ones are? Not including things like Affinity and Storm that have them in their sideboards. Obviously those decks are good without Blood Moon. So guess we'll see how this goes. Modern Blood Moon decks. Gotta love them. I don't think 22 lands is enough for this style of strategy. Especially trying to go that far up. Even with the Mind Stones, it feels a little light. Of course, don't want to flood either, so... 22 is what I see most lists running, though. So, I guess I can't be completely wrong. Alright, here's to match number 3. And once again, Magic Online keeps shifting back. No, I don't want... Thank you. Yes, I'd like to play first. Okay, so we have 1 land. Pretty easy mulligan. 3 lands. I don't think Glorybringer is what we want here. Pass. Oh. Alright, well that at least gives us something to do. Some prayer of this matchup. Alright, there's Steve-O. Blood Moon. Probably go get a forest here. Yep. So our opponent will be able to operate. Need to find some way to deal with something like a prime time when it comes down. Cycles a Thicket. Farseek. Alright, so guess we go ahead, play out Chandra. Use its plus ability to float some mana. Play out a relic. Crack the relic. Draw a Glorybringer. Okay. So next turn, if they draw prime time, we can kill it. Prismatic Omen, sure. Mind Stone. Don't. Okay, so use the mana to play out Mind Stone. Use Mind Stone to play out a Glorybringer. And bring the beatdowns. Of course, it's very possible they're sitting on answers to Glorybringer here. Like Bolt Bolt or Bolt Anger or something along those lines. Alright. Curious what they're going to do here. Looks like not much. Exile the top card. Snow-covered mountain. Alright, are we actually doing it? I think we hold Chandra, force them to bolt it if they have it. Okay. Ultimate Chandra. They scoop to that. Apparently they do not. So, okay, dome you. Bolt you. And, okay. Finally got a win. Sure. Well, they're bolting themselves in response? I don't... Okay, why didn't they bolt Chandra? I don't really know. Alright, so... This matchup, the only card that matters is Blood Moon? Is that pretty much it? And Snaring Bridge could potentially stop Titan. That's something I'm interested in. I think I want the Rabble Masters. Rabble-de-rabble. And... Still need multiple cards to kill Titans, but... What are the odds that our opponent brings in some of their secondary threats that Roasted would be good against? Try one of those, maybe Shave. Well, Angers probably can come out. These Ensnaring Bridges in here. And a big Chandra, question mark. Doesn't seem like the best matchup in the world. Alright, Blood Moon. Yeah, I think we keep this, obviously. Alright, Flame Color, not precisely what we're looking for. Let's see if they have Farseek here. Or Steve. Alright. Desperately need this Mind Stone to stay in play, because otherwise our mana situation is quite screwy. Let's see what they do here. Three. Okay, Wood Elves, sure. Go get a land. Wouldn't surprise me if they have some type of answer in hand. Like a Nature's Claim. Alright, here comes Wood Elf, beat down, sure. And 4, 5. Hour of Promise, sure. So we're still stuck on lands. Seems to be a common theme here. Alright. Not a very interesting race, but it's a race nonetheless, sort of. See if they slam Titan here. It's really got enough mana. They must have been on the Scape Shift or Bus plan. Alright, come on, mouse. Cooperate here. Okay. Opponent obviously doesn't have a bolt in their hand. Why wouldn't you block something here? Probably should have played Ensnaring Bridge. Not that it particularly matters, but... Ugh. Yep. Do you have the kill? Okay, Hour of Promise, sure. Gonna be a lot of triggers. Why would you get that many Valakutes? And what could you be holding in your hand? It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 11. What on earth is this? Another Wood Elves? Search for tomorrow. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Ooh. They don't have enough mountains. I think my opponent may have punted this game. Okay. Not sure what my opponent can draw. They don't just wreck us here, but... Alright. Basically, any mountain is a lot of trouble. Prime time? Oh, Chameleon Colossus. Sure. So it would seem. Alright. Alright, opponent has to block, and Chandra will kill them. Yep. Alright, so... play out Chandra, and exile the top card. No. And GG's. Alright, so we managed to win a match. That felt pretty good. So we did get a little lucky that way. But yeah, I think the mana is definitely Either the curve's going too high, or we just have too few actual lands in the deck. I mean, I've seen lists playing 22 plus 4 Mindstone plus 3 Relic, going up to at least 1 or 2 6-drops, so I don't know that that's completely insane, but oh well. Here's to try to get back to 500. Man, stay centered, please. Yes, I'd like to play Boros Reckoner, Chandra, and we're on the play. I guess we'll keep this. It's a little light on early interaction, but playing against Burn just for funsies. Burn or Death Shadow? Nope, Death Shadow. Sure. Bottom. Blood Moon or lands. Okay. Land I can deal with. Do you want a Boros Reckoner or a Boros Reckoner? Well, we're drawing lands this game, so we can't complain about not being able to cast our spells. Though there's a good chance Fatal Push just kills this. More than likely. Yep, there's the push. No surprise there. Alright, our opponent is shredding what we're doing. Take Inferno Titan, hold up Stubborn now. Nope. Well, yeah, might still be the case of what's going on here. Here comes a Death Shadow. Nope. Alright, here comes a Delve Threat, just because. Okay, so may as well resolve Chandra. Get some mana and pass. Doesn't feel great. Opponent is Street Wraithing. Comes Tassiger at Chandra, presumably. Yep. They're considering K commanding to finish it off. Does seem what they're contemplating here. Don't have a red source in play. You have to fetch. As if this wasn't the most obvious Kolaghan's command in the world. Okay, all we're doing is discarding a mountain, because that's all we're drawing this game. Pass. Question is, what would our best draw be here? Oh, Death Shadow, sure. Yep. I'm gonna say, are you really gonna stubborn denial this? Alright, here comes the pain. And crack this. Draw another Mind Stone. Draw an Anger of the Gods. Guess we play Mind Stone. Crack Mind Stone. See another Mind Stone and scoop it up. Alrighty. So against Death's Shadow, we want the roasts. We want the potentially the ratchet bombs, ensnaring bridges. Maybe the Rabble Masters? Okay, let's start with what cards we don't want. Anger is garbage. Guess we try it like this. Because we are the pseudo-control deck, but not really. So, I want as many cards to impact stuff as possible. Relic is fine in the early game. Blood Moon's good. Snaring Bridge is good. Pia and Kira Nalar is fine. Chandra and Koth are how we win under the bridge. And Glorybringer and Inferno Titan are just good cards. So, Rabble Master makes some sense, but they'll probably have early answers. Especially after seeing Reckoner, so we shall see. Skred Red. So far, not liking the land count, because we either seem to screw or flood. Blood Moons are fine, Reckoners are fine, Koth and Chandra are fine. Suppose Glorybringer versus Stormbreath would have been relevant. Oh dear. Yeah, let's mulligan to Oblivion against a deck that wants us to mulligan. Seems good. Alright, well, we need a land on top, so play that and pass. Opponent, probably with discard spells. Yep, there goes Blood Moon. We topped a land like a dum-dum. Suppose we could have played out Scrying Sheets instead, but gotta do what we gotta do. So we'll see if they'll continue to play around Blood Moon or if they're just gonna go for max shocking value. Nope. So if we grab a Blood Moon, they're pretty well screwed. Young Pyromancer, huh? Not exactly the best. Alright, so play out Relic. Bolt this Young Pyromancer. Why would you bring in Young Pyromancer against this deck? Doesn't seem like the card you want to be bringing in. Alright. Top and bottom. 2 Death Shadows. Pian Kiranalar. Go ahead and roast one of those and pass. So they're going to get harder to kill. Alright, and another Death Shadow. Cool. Okay, we see a mountain. Boros Reckoner. So, I guess we'll see if you have an answer to this or not. Gee, that was a hard one. Alright, so we're to 1 here. Good old Grixis Shadow. What can we draw that would even be an out? Well, if they don't have Stubborn Denial, this... Okay. AFK command, we're screwed. Apparently they don't. Our top card, we see a relic, sure. So as soon as they draw a K command, we're... Alright, sure. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, play a land. Play a relic. Start chomping away at the graveyard. So yeah, it's a command or bust here, I guess, for our opponent. We start cracking those. Glorybringer is a fine card, we just can't attack with it at the moment. Pass. Alright. So I see a mountain on top. Alright. Huh. It's possible. We should be trying to keep our hand above so we can attack with Glorybringer next turn. Is this a Kulagun's command? Oh, no, just Lightning Bolt. Well, that's... Obviously there's nothing in our deck to save us here, but... And... yeah. Alright, well that was match number 4. And we've got time for one more match. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. Thank you for watching this on YouTube. So, here we have a YouTube channel, Dusk to Dawn Gaming, where we're doing a lot of different modern videos mainly. At some point we might add some Hearthstone or World of Warcraft content. Right now it's been primarily Magic the Gathering. We covered preparations for a PBTQ, which I came in second out of 60 players, scooping to the winner, because I probably wouldn't be able to make the RPTQ with Naya. Actually, I guess that particular deck was Boros Burn. So against an unknown opponent, and we are on the draw. Guess we'll keep it. And don't tell me we're up against another Grixis Shadow list. Guess that would be apropos. Looking like yes. Or maybe not. Definitely definitely feels like Grixis Shadow. Thoughtseize, I don't even know what you take here. Guessing Pian Kieran or Mindstone. Pass. Alright. Tarn. Alright, here comes a Del Fatty. Yep. Presuming this just dies to something. Yep, terminate most likely. Snapcaster Thoughtseize. Alright, so yeah, you let the Pian Kirin see all the wonderful lands we have in our hand. Do you understand how this card works? Apparently you do, and still don't care. Alright. Use this to kill said card. Oh. Alright. Yay, we got a land. If we were playing Momir, we'd be doing great. Snapcaster beats. Alright. Well, it sees a lot of cards. Ooh, Blood Moon. Mismatch Snapcasters. Okay. So our opponent seems to be on the Snapcaster beatdown plan. We're only drawing one card a turn. We continue to hit mountain drops. Cool. Here come Snapcasters, here come Snapcasters. Ooh, Mindstone. Play that. Looking for... Okay, well that is a card. If they have another Thoughtseize here, though, we're going to be really sad. Yep. Bing. Please don't have a Thoughtseize. Okay, you do not. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play both. So 8 to 10 mana total. Yeah, we can play both. Right, here comes Chandra Claws. Chandra makes some mana. Play a Inferno Titan. 1, 1, 1. Ding. Pass. You have a Terminate. You do. That's unfortunate. It's another Snapcaster? Being hamstrung on black mana. Yeah, I got nothing. You've seen every card I've played. Ooh, Glorybringer. So, exile a card. Hey, we finally put one of those mountains to good use. Do you have another Terminate? Oh, wait. Doesn't matter. Woo! Finally beat Grixis Shadow in a game. Alright, so Ensnaring Bridges. So our last opponent brought in some type of aggro package, which I kind of questioned. So what cards don't make sense? Fingers are jank. Obviously, I think Rabble Master on the draw isn't great. Try it like this. Kind of gotta get lucky and hope they're not on the super aggressive, get my stuff down early plan. Oh, yeah, this hand looks fine. I mean, we obviously can't count on Blood Moon surviving, but in fact, there probably goes the Blood Moon. Koth. Why would you go for Koth? Makes very little sense to me. Alright, sure. Yep, there goes the Blood Moon. Serum Visions. See what they do with their Serum Visions. Bottom, bottom. Okay, mountain. Layout. Mindstone and pass. See what you got here. Thoughts? Nope, sleight of hand. Okay, so they are the sleight of hand version, which means they do play a few fewer lands. Alright, and there goes Chandra. Okay. Do they get to play Death Shadow on top of everything else? Apparently not. Okay, Inferno Titan is a card. And pass. What on earth? Serum Visions. So we get to take a Skred, which is annoying. See, we have an Inferno Titan. And probably play a Death Shadow. Okay, we get a mountain out of the deal. Skred. Ding! Hopefully you don't have a Street Wraith in hand. Not that we can play around it even if you did. And pass. Get another Death Shadow. Nope, probably Dealt Threat. Yep, definitely rubbing that Repping Stubborn Denial hard if they don't have it. Okay. So... Slam Titan. It's got to balance their life total very carefully here. Please don't have your last card be Terminate. Of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? Now we put ourselves into a very interesting situation. So our opponent has to draw something to attack. Or draw a bolt, or some other nonsense. Or I guess they can fetch shock here. Alright, so they get to attack with both. They have a number of draws that kill them. Unfortunately, Inferno Titan was not one of them. Okay, so... Go ahead, we draw a relic. So, roast. Roast. We have a Stubborn Denial on top of all these other nonsense. Seriously? Okay. Such fun. Such fun, 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 fun. Alright, so let's bring in the Ratchet Bombs. For what, though? Couple of bolts. I mean, we definitely want reach, but we're more inclined, worried about killing these cards in particular. Yes, I'd like to play first. Hey, Blood Moon. I'll keep. Because this hand, if I can't win the matchup with this hand, I've got real issues. Yep. Which card do you take? Probably Blood Moon. Oh, taking one of the Reckoners. Alright. Play that and pass. See what our opponent plays here. Ooh, one lander, huh? Alright, well, we're playing out Reckoner here. And pass. Hot Scour on end step? No. Alright, so they'll get to take Blood Moon, which is annoying. Which is probably their draw step then. Alright, well, we continue to draw lands. Which is both good and bad. And dropping to 13. Okay. Do you draw land? No, you draw one of them there. Street Rice. Bottom, bottom. Okay, drew a land. That's unfortunate. That's a Death Shadow. So alright, and our opponent scooped it up. So okay. So 2 and 3 with Skred. What we have drawn. Okay, return to details. New deck. Alright, so what did we learn this particular league? Blue-white control, difficult matchup, winnable but difficult. Grixis DS Shadow is probably slightly unfavorable. A lot of it depends on them working on their early aggression. We have a lot of tools in the matchup, but if they brick on early aggression and we get into the mid-game, I think we have a chance. Blood Moon, obviously great against Valakut strategies. And our opponent punted a little bit in that matchup. Then against Affinity, you saw the big Master of Ethereum's Game 1 and Game 2. We just got stuck on lands. So really kind of hard to say there. The deck overall, very temperamental. It's what I've found when playing Skred Red. Sometimes you hit your hate cards and the deck's really good. Not a lot of card circulation, so you're very much at the mercy of your deck. The sideboarding, Chandra Flamecaller is probably a little too cute. Probably needs to be something more reasonable. Maybe, I don't know, 4th Blood Moon or more removal. Skred is Skred whenever it's good, whenever it hits its draws. It tends to be good against the creature decks, tends to be good against the 3-color mid-range greedy mana-based decks. Tends to struggle against things like Tron. It's hit or miss against things like Affinity, Merfolk. Depends on how your removal lines up, whether those matchups are favorable or not. Overall, I think it is a fine deck, but probably not the best Blood Moon deck. Actually, I'm leaning towards either Ponza or the various Blue Moon versions being best. Ponza backs up Blood Moon plan with land destruction, acceleration into Big Idiots. The various Blue Moon aspects back a tempo strategy with Remands, Cryptics. So a lot of times those cards just line up better against the current format. They're better against a wider range of things. So overall, I think Skred's fine. I don't know if it's at its best right now. Takes a pilot with a lot of patience and a lot of tuning to get it just right. And Staring Bridges were very impressive. Could probably see going up to a 3rd one of those against decks like Affinity to a certain degree. Death Shadow, it was pretty good against them. Like I said, main list, probably want maybe a 3rd Rabble Master and a 3rd Ensnaring Bridge over these 2 Chandras. Other than that, list seems fine. Did get flooded, did get screwed a little bit. Mana screwed, that is, so that's variance without much manipulation. You face that sometimes with a deck like this. So this is Dusk for MTGO Tavern on Twitch and Dust to Dawn Gaming on YouTube.